Here's a brain teaser. A rooster is on the roof of a barn facing east.
Not doing this one. Not doing this one. East, west, and all that. Get up on my face, bro. Thank you. I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, you wasn't valedictorian? Kiss my valedictorian ass crack. I personally think I have a high IQ, so I feel like I have no problem with solving these. I was valedictorian in high school. One thing about me, if you guys didn't know, I had a 4.9 GPA, and I just did my due diligence, and everybody used to copy off me in school, and I used to be the one that airdropped everybody the answers because I was very smart in high school. I was valedictorian. Spell valedictorian. I'm not spelling that. Big ass word. But I feel like I could solve this, so I have no problems with it. 9 riddles only people with a high IQ can solve. I feel like I'm very smart. Am I lying about being valedictorian? Yeah.
Riddles only people with high IQs can solve. Maybe some week we'll do riddles for dummies. But for now, are you ready for a new portion of mind-blowing riddles to solve?
Yeah,
which you'll need to apply
yeah.
all your logic and detective skills?
Yeah.
That's a tough challenge, but if you're up to it, let's start. After each riddle, you'll have 20 seconds to find a solution. However, if you need more time, don't be too shy. Simply pause the video.
Cool.
All right, riddle number 1. Your task is the following. Empty 1 jar of milk and 1 jar of water into a bowl.
Okay.
Oh wait, you couldn't think this would be that simple. There are several conditions. You must be able to differentiate between the milk and the water. You can separate the milk from the water. And finally, you aren't allowed to use any kinds of dividers to keep these two liquids apart. Wow, that's a task even Cinderella didn't have to deal with. Will you be able to figure out how to separate the inseparable? 20 seconds for...
Wait. Your task is the following. Empty 1 jar of milk and 1 jar of water into a bowl. But they have to... I don't understand. Pour water in the bowl, freeze the item. Ooh. Because it said you're not allowed to differentiate them. So that is smart, though. Chat, someone just commented freeze them. That was my idea. I did not read that comment. That is from my own head. Because I have a high IQ. So that's from my own head. That answer just came from my brain. Not the chat. My brain. I'm going to say freeze the water. Like pour the water, freeze it. And then pour the milk on top. Like, you know what I'm saying? They never said you couldn't pour it in a bowl. So I would like pour the water and freeze the water and then pour the milk on top. Then watch it be wrong. Oh my God, bro. When you gonna get beat up, bro? Please. When you gonna get beat up, bro? Yeah, it's right. That's the only thing that makes sense.
In fact, all you need to do is to pour the water into the bowl first. Just add the milk.
Oh my gosh, bro. How much money do I win, bro? How much money do I win? And y'all talking about watch it be wrong? Stephanie, drop your address. I'm on my way to beat that ass. You just said, oh, watch it be wrong. It's right. Thank you. I don't want to hear nothing. Oh, you wasn't valedictorian? Kiss my valedictorian ass crack. I'm too smart for this world, bro. The chat was right too, but no, I said it first. I didn't get that answer from the chat. Next one.
There's a magician famous for the tricks he performs. One of such tricks is staying under the water for 10 minutes. However, one day, John Smart challenges the magician, saying that he will stay under the water for 2 minutes longer. To say that the magician is surprised is to say nothing. He accepts the bet and promises John to give him $5,000 if he does beat the record. All in all, John wins and gets his money. How does he manage to do this?
John is a fucking fish. John is a fish or he cheating. He got his tubes tied.
Do you think that John could be practicing not to breathe underwater since childhood? Or perhaps he's an amphibian? What's your idea? You have 20 seconds to make...
John is cheating. He has like some equipment or something. No, but that wouldn't make sense because the magician, how's the magician going, like, the magician probably watching him, right? So he obviously can't have breathing tube, but the magician would see it. You get what I'm saying? I mean, they didn't say nothing about him not being able to use one, but that wouldn't make sense if he's underwater for an extra. He already could hold his breath for 10 minutes, chat. He already could hold his breath for 10 minutes, and the magician said, if you hold it for an extra 2 minutes, I'll give you this money. You cannot read chat. All right. I'm not gonna read chat then. I think he's a fish. He's a mermaid. He's a merman. He's a merman. Because that doesn't make any sense. How are you like... He said, if you hold it for 2 minutes. Wait, did he say extra 2 minutes?
Not to breathe.
Wait.
He accepts the bet. Stay under the water for 2 minutes longer.
2 minutes longer. 2 minutes longer. I was valedictorian, so let me actually do the math. 2 minutes longer. He said stay under the water for 2 minutes longer, right? After the 10 minutes was over, that's his max, right? So did he stop after 10 minutes, get a, and then go back under for 2 minutes? That's my only explanation. I just don't understand. Chat, I'm gonna go with he's a mermaid. I'm trying to read in between the lines. There's a magician famous for the tricks he performs. One of such tricks is staying under the water for 10 minutes. However, one day John Smart challenges the magician, saying that he would stay under the water for 2 minutes longer.
How
Chat,
does he manage to do this?
Let's just see.
John was cheating just a bit. He took a glass, filled it with water, and held it over his head for 12 minutes.
Get this blonde haired little boy up out of here. Hey, kick him out, bruh. What the fuck type of trick question, bro? Finding alternative routes. I'm not playing this no more.
Always read the fine print on the contracts you sign. Riddle number 3.
We got one right, though.
Sam Princeton is so unhappy with his life, so frustrated with his boss picking at him, and so angry with himself for being too weak to leave his job and start a new life, that he shoots himself right between his eyes in the bathroom. The bullets are real. The revolver is real as well. However, in just a second, Sam goes out of the bathroom alive and unharmed. How is it possible? That's not a piece of cake. Or perhaps you've already figured it out. If not...
Alright, chat, I'm not going to read the chat. So he's so frustrated with his work that he shot himself in between the eyes. Did he shoot the mirror? Wait, did he shoot the mirror? Wait, is that like a good answer or no? Like, am I like, oh... Did he shoot the mirror? And y'all see, I'm not looking at the chat. Did he shoot the mirror? He unharmed, but if he shot the mirror, it might have bounced back to the eyes, to the face, or maybe no. He probably shot the mirror. He shot the mirror. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head. I think it's the mirror, chat. I think it's the mirror. Y'all don't think it's the mirror?
The thing is that Sam didn't shoot at his real self. He shot his reflection in the...
This for all the haters that doubted me, praying on my downfall. I'ma persevere, and you know that I'ma stand tall. You know that I got it. I'ma win either way. Up in the studio, grinding every day. You hating on me a lot. You said nah, just a little. But the thing is, I'm gonna always solve the riddle. That one was obvious. Just say that I'm smart, bro. Just say that I'm smart. Why do you have to why do you have to belittle and say, oh, that one was obvious? Just say that I'm smart, bro. I did it.
Riddle number 4. In the city where people are keen on brain teasers and riddles, 4% of people don't list their phone numbers. So, if we select 40 random people from the phone directory, how many of them will have unlisted numbers?
I'm not doing math. I didn't ask for you to do math.
A blind man had been dreaming of being able to see again for many years. This had been his biggest wish. After some time, his doctor confirmed that he could have an operation that would solve his problem. The man couldn't be happier. The surgery went well, and the man took the train to go home. The doctor allowed him to take his bandages off 3 hours after the operation. So the man was so impatient that he did this while still on the train. But as soon as he finished, he committed a suicide jumping off the train. His operation was successful, so why did he do this? 20 seconds for you to solve this mystery.
Did he do that unintentionally because he took the bandages off before they was ready? I'm thinking he took the bandages off before the 3 hours were up, right? And he still couldn't see. So he might have wait, I don't understand.
Jumping off the train. His operation was successful. So why did he do this?
Jumping off the train. So he probably got off the train, not being able to see. But how he even get on the train though if he wasn't able to see? He had the bandages. He's already blind, but he had the bandages on. In my opinion, it probably was a lady, right? And he probably was spitting game on the train like, damn, she bad. She sound bad. She sound bad. She sound bad, right? He on the train, missed his stop. It's been 3 hours. He finally like, oh shit, the watch go off. Oh, my 3 hours up. I can finally see this bad little John I've been sitting next to. Take it off. Look at her. Scream. Fuck it. You know? But it's also like, aren't blind people deaf? Tasha! No, what, Tasha? I think the answer is he didn't know. I think he didn't know. It was an unintentional suicide. Easy breezy.
Why could a man whose dream has come true kill himself? In fact, it was a tragic coincidence. When the man opened his bandages, the train was going through a dark tunnel. That's why the man thought he was still blind and killed himself.
Who the fuck would have guessed that? Deadass, who would have guessed that? Oh, it went through a dark tunnel. And he thought he was still blind, but he should never took them bandages off too early. No, he didn't take them off too early. The thing was going through a dark tunnel. How are the doors? Oh, I'm smart, I don't care. Chelsea, you did not guess it. There's no way that anybody in here would have guessed that. I'm so sorry. There's no way.
Riddle number 7. Your friend asks you for a favor and gives you $5 asking you to buy something to eat, something to drink, something to feed his cow with, and something to plant in his garden.
Dollar Tree. 99-cent store. Because ain't no way, bro. You can get you a frozen pizza, Arizona iced tea, pick some grass off the side of or like the yard of somebody's house that's free to plant in his garden. Shit, I don't know. But with 5 doubloons? 5 doubloons.
At the same time, you're allowed to buy just one thing. What are you going to buy? To eat, to drink, to feed the cow, and to plant? Wow. Doesn't your friend think that's a little bit too much? Do you know the solution to his riddle? If not yet, you still have 20 seconds.
I just said it, bruh. I just said it. I would get myself fruit, huh? Lunchable Deluxe? Really? A watermelon? Ooh, a watermelon's a good answer. That's smart because the seed, something to plant with. So you could eat the watermelon, you could drink the juice, you could feed the cow with it, and you could plant with the seeds. Is that how watermelons work? Because I just know it's a seed. Hey, that's a good answer. Or an apple. Or orange? I don't know if that's how fruits work, where you could just plant it. Is that how fruits work? It's a fruit. The answer's a fruit.
You can go and buy a watermelon.
You're cheating! Whoever said watermelon first, you're cheating. You in here watching the video. I swear. You're cheating, bruh. No, I'm not. Marine. You're a Marine. Marine. You're cheating.
You can eat it.
Why would you cheat on this game, bruh?
You can drink it. You can feed the cow with the rinds. And as for the watermelon seeds, you can easily plant them in the garden. Riddle number 8. Once a king sentenced a man to death for a crime he had committed. However, the king was a kind man, so he allowed the man to choose the way he would prefer to die.
That's not kind.
But the man
He's still gonna die, bruh.
was clever and managed to say something that saved him from the capital punishment. Which death did he choose? You have only 20 seconds to figure it out.
All right, he got to choose the way he died, but he saved himself. Old age. Fuck! I should never check the chat. Old
But if you
age.
need more time.
That's the answer. That's the answer.
Well, being a clever man, the culprit chose to die of old age. Riddle number 9. Two men are standing on the edge of an abyss on a wood board. One of them is holding a gun and wants to shoot the other one. But if the second guy falls down, the first one will fall into the abyss. Is there a possible way for one of them to survive? Who will actually die? 20 seconds for you.
This shit hard, bro. If he shoot him, he gonna fly back, hit the scalp. Scalp gonna bust open. I know some of these words. I think number one just dying, period. Cause if two just step off, he's done. If two just step off, he's done, bro. That board is leaning down into Narnia. But I really think number two's done. I think number two is gonna survive at the end of the day. But number one, like, all he gotta do is move. But if he shoot that gun probably don't even got no bullets in it though. But all number two gotta do is step off. One is like, bro think he doing his big one because he has a gun in his face. No one cares about that gun, bro. Number two has the most power in this situation. I don't care. Even though he has a gun pointed at him, if he wanted to shoot, he'd been with a shot. That's how I look at it. So yeah, I think that one gonna survive, because if he shoot him, he gonna probably fall to the floor, and then he's not gonna be on this board no more at the end of the day anyway. You get what I'm saying? One is surviving. I think it's a trick question, because the way it's looking right now, it's like, obviously it's two. Two's gonna survive, but I think it's a trick question. They want us to pick one, because it's like, okay, like the one that's not the most obvious. I think, look, if he shoot him, he's gonna fall. If one shoots two, he's gonna fall on the floor, and then he gonna be off this board, and he's gonna fly off anyway. So you shot him for nothing. Y'all both just dead. Chat, I'm going with two. I'm not trying to read the chat and like, cause y'all gonna make me change my answer. So I'm going with two. I'm thinking two gonna survive. I think who actually died, either two gonna survive or they both dead. Two gonna survive or they both dead.
In fact, the thing is that the answers to this riddle are too diverse, and everyone just thinks differently. So, what is your idea? We hate to leave you hanging over the abyss, but hey, it's what we do sometimes.
Shut your lame ass up.